Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Michelle House here from Michelle House here from Rich Living. Welcome to High Vibes at 5:55, where we're going to take a couple of minutes to talk about, hey Em, where we're going to just take a couple of minutes to talk about, what are we talking about? We're going to talk about something that will enhance our soul-filled, rich lives, because we're all living soul-filled, rich lives, aren't we? Yeah, we are. This is my garden, Simone. See my beautiful garden? Oh, and the writing on my door. I know, right? Pretty, hey. It was such a beautiful day this morning. I've just turned around. My desk is that way, but I've just turned around. Good morning, good morning. Hey. All right. So, this morning what I want to talk to you about is time. I wish I had the sound effect machine. I want to talk about time because you know what I hear a lot of? Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time for that. Oh, I don't have time for that. And when I say I hear a lot of it, I hear myself say that too, where I go, oh, I don't have time for that. But what I want you to try to do, what I invite you to do, is to flip it around into, that is not a priority for me. Okay? So I want you to, so let me give you an example. I have, my kids go to art class on Thursdays, and I've got this awesome art teacher. They've got the best art teacher. She's amazing. And I was showing her my peacock and how one day I'd like to be able to paint that. She goes, oh my gosh, you should totally paint it. I'll show you how to do it. So I haven't painted for, gosh, really, I haven't painted since I was in high school, which was a very long time ago. So 30 years, maybe? Oh my God, that's a long time. So I haven't really picked up a paintbrush and painted for myself. I've painted with my kids when they were little and, you know, finger painting and all that kind of thing, but I haven't actually created a piece of artwork for myself. Not that I am a fabulous, miraculous painter, by the way. I'm Michelle and I like to paint. So I had other things going on in my life, but I heard myself saying first, I don't have time to do that painting today, because it's an hour and a half lesson, right? That's an hour and a half that the kids go to art, an hour and a half I get to do some work. And so for the last couple of weeks, I was saying, I don't have time. And I said it a couple of times, and I went, okay, hang on, Michelle, change it to, it's not a priority for me right now. And as soon as I said it, I went, oh, it's not a priority for me right now. Which is such a different phrase to I don't have time. It means exactly the same thing, but the energy of it is completely different. So I went to, oh, it's not a priority for me right now. That's really sad. Why is that not a priority for me right now? And then I mapped it out and I went, well, it's not a priority for me right now because blah, blah, blah. And I actually then was able to really see how I didn't have time because it wasn't a priority, right? So for me, what I could have done was all of those other things, shifted it to the afternoon and given up, I don't know, or shifted it to the evening and given up watching a Netflix movie so that I could have done the art. So it's what is a priority, not I don't have time. I don't have time is this bullshit phrase that we all just go, I don't have time. And we don't actually know that we're saying it. We actually don't even acknowledge that we're saying it. You know, been talking about Money School. We did, if you missed the masterclass last night, it was about Money School. At the end I gave information about Money School being open for only 5 more days. So if you want to do that, you need to get into that pretty quickly. I can share the links with you in the group a bit later. But you know, this thing of, well, I don't have time. Well, hang on a second. You've got time to take a shower. You've got time to eat your breakfast. You have time to go to work. You have time to read a book. You have time to watch Netflix. You have time to drink a glass of wine with your friends. You have time for all the things that you want to do. You always have time for the things you want to do. So if something comes into your life and your immediate response is, I don't have time, change it to, that is not a priority for me right now. Because I know for people when we were talking about Money School and they go, well, I don't just have time to do this in my life. And I say, okay, so can you change that and hear yourself say it a different way and say, I don't have, it's not a priority for me in my life right now. And a lot of people get stuck and they go, it's not a priority for me in my life right now. Yet, my biggest issue is me and my money. What's going on here? So when you hear yourself saying, I don't have time to sit down and get my accounts in order. I don't have time to ring around everybody and find out if I'm getting the best value with my insurance and my mortgage and my credit card. I don't have time to sit down and write a money story. I don't have time to sit down and write an angry letter to my mum who did that silly thing with money when I was 4. I don't have time for that. Instead of I don't have time, I want you to change it to, it's not a priority for me. Because you'll hurt your feelings. You will get this little girl inside you that goes, oh, darling, really? I thought this was a priority for you. Let's have a look at that. Because you've been complaining about your money position for such a long time and you've been so unhappy and you're so miserable. Really? It's not a priority for you anymore. Let's have a look at that. And then go from that place. You know, for me, I have those things happen to me too, where I'll jump in with, like I just explained with the painting, I'll jump in and I'll go, I don't have time. And then quickly I'll go, hang on a second. What I'm really saying is that's not a priority for me. Is that true? It absolutely is a priority in my life. Okay, drop everything, let's go. I don't have time to go to the gym. Really? Not a priority for me to go to the gym. It's not a priority for me to strengthen my body and look after myself. How do I feel about that? Let me change that. So when you are questioning yourself around time, change it to, it's not a priority for me right now, and then tune into that. You'll get a completely different response. Yeah? Awesome. All right, beautifuls. That was a nice quick one today because I don't have time. I'm joking. No, I actually have to do prepping for people going off to classes today. So have a fabulous Thursday. Tune into and hear yourself saying, I don't have enough time, especially now as we lead into this Christmas period, right? Oh, I don't have time, I'm so busy, I'm so busy. What's the priority? Where's your value? What do you value? You're mean with the change out. It's not a priority for to go walking. Sorry, Em, what do you mean by that? It's not you're mean with the change out. It's not a priority for me to go walking. I know. It's not a priority for me to take care of my body. Why did you, a couple of weeks ago or months ago or whoever, I'm not picking on you, Emma, but why did you decide, right, today's the day that I'm going to change my lifestyle and I'm going to look after my body and I'm going to do exercise? Yeah? And then you wake up today and go, I don't have enough time. You kind of diminish the intention that you set. You diminish, and with money, my intention, I declare that my intention is to have freedom, ease, grace, joy, adventure when it comes to money. I don't have time to learn about it. You diminish your intention. So come from the space of, it's not a priority for me right now. Good, Michelle, I'm my priority. Awesome. What is your priority? I'm going to art classes today, which means all of the things that I would normally do for that hour and a half space, I've now got to do before I go or when I get back. Something's going to give in there because my priority is my peacock. That's my priority. Awesome. I know. I'm having a little chat with myself now. I know. So, the awareness, people, this is just an awareness. Being aware and then making the choice. Being aware and then going, you know what, I'm choosing to actually diminish my intention today. Choose it. Choose it. Powerfully choose. I'm choosing that, but I'm going to do something different tomorrow. Yeah? Awesome. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last high vibes for a while. I know. Money School opens on Tuesday, so I'm putting all of my attention into that next week. So last high vibes tomorrow. Oh, Georgina, awesome. See you later. Have a great day.